Hello and welcome, fellow gamers. My name is Borek, and this is another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, but this time the showcase series continues, and in today's episode we will be looking into two awesome CVs made by you guys. One of you guys, the freighter, the big one on the bottom, is made by Francisco, aka Destroyer, and a yellow one on the top, the big Kilakewasa, called the Long John? The Long Island? Sorry about that. Footlong, yeah, Footlong. The Footlong, the major, the big Kilakewasa, made by Draxis, aka, well, actually Wesley, aka Draxis. Thank you guys for letting me showcase your designs. That's really awesome of you, and I do love you guys for that. Right, so let's get to it. Let's see how those guys will work, and if they work, and how they work, and how they look, and how awesome they are. So we will start with the smaller one, Kilakewasa over there. Well, actually, Footlong, sorry about that, because it's a bit smaller. And as you can see, well, I need to get down there. Of course, I'm in the showcase series, so that's why I'm in the God mode. That allows me to go all around and check all the goodies that your designs have. And well, you might ask yourself, well, the footlong is not just a hot dog, it's not Kilakewasa. The footlong is supposed to have like pickles and onion and so on and so on. But first, when I saw it, when I spawned it in, when I made it, I thought, what the hell? There's some pickles and onion and stuff like that, but then I just checked it out that it's a warp drive. So it is awesome design. This is the capital vessel, the same as a freighter made by Destroyer. It's a bit hard to get in, well, basically due to the fact that the freighter has plates, not full blocks, and that footlong is not standing correctly. Well, that's not it. That's the creative menu. So let's go inside. There is opening over here, so we can get in here. And now we are inside the one of the smallest capital vessels that I have actually seen. I'm not even speaking about making, because you all know my creative skills, right? So I do have some impressive capital vessels. Well, actually, Ice Storm made by Draxis as well was really nice and compact. Is really nice and compact CV. Well, here's MS Titan, the Luna 2, well, that was back in the day. I've made that as well, and Imperator, the Lancer, all of those are really nice, but big, I must say, big CVs. And if you want to make them in your factory from the library, I can hear some strange noises. Nevertheless, if you want to make it, the footlong is not that expensive, because it only costs like 2000 iron, 500 silicon, 500 copper, almost, well, 400 cobalt, some satium, neodymium, saskosium, and erestium. And basically, well, saskosium and erestium only 30. That is not a lot. So if we compare it to the freighter, 45,000 ingots. Holy shit, I would spend like 2 weeks just mining iron, and probably I wouldn't be able to find enough on one planet just to make this going. So, well, that is a lot. Although, just 10 saskosium and 10 erestium, that is not a lot as well. But growing plots are always an issue for me in the normal gameplay. Nevertheless, let's get going and let's see what does this bad boy can do. So as you can see, we have O2 station over there. There's a access to the constructor. That is advanced constructor. That's why the ship itself requires some saskosium and erestium. And if we sit in here, we absolutely cannot see a goddamn thing due to the rest of the sausage that is sticking out. So as you can see, we have 2 cannons, and they are rocket launchers, capital vessel rocket launchers, 2 of them, which is cool. Well, for the defensive purposes, well, I think that is just great. Right, so let's get to it. Let's power this bad boy and let's see how it handles. It really goes nicely. Well, basically because it is not a big ship, so it doesn't weigh that much, but it goes, as you can see, boom, 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 from one side to another, which is really, really cool stuff. And I have there are some tanks over there, 2 tanks. One is tier 2 and one is tier 3 tank, and I put a shitloads of course fusion cells in here due to the fact that they are the best known source of fuel. And as you can see, the power will last for almost 500 minutes, which is a lot, 10 hours, something like that. Well, of course, the fuel cells, the fusion cells, does not represent the normal amount based on the normal fuel cells, but still, even moving on the planet, like 160 minutes, that's whoa, what the hell is going on with my world? What just happened? Oh, okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. So even if we move on the planet, it won't take so much energy, which is cool, which is really cool. Okay, so let's land and let's see what else we do have on this bad boy. And it's so nice. It's a bit wonky when you want to land somewhere, but still you can just get used to it and land properly on a flattish land. Right, so it is so cool to be back on Aqua where there is no pink fog. Oh, really nice. Okay, so what do we have in here? We have 1 ammo box. That is 1 small ammo box, 2 cargo boxes, and I think that's just enough for the space travels, if I may say so myself. There is, of course, advanced constructor that you have seen. 1 door, 1 access door, food processor. Where is the food processor? Well, probably it is hidden, but you can access it from this menu, via this menu, which is really awesome. And 1 fridge. And this is, well, tier 1 fridge, which is not that big, but I think for one person purpose, that is just enough. We have 2 large generators, not the biggest generators, but tier 1 generators, and they do awesome job with the powered usage. And only 1 RCS, but this is tier 2 RCS, as you can see, that provides a shitload of energy to all the thrusters that we have over here. Small thrusters in the back, small thrusters D, don't know. F, that I think that is a front. Small thrusters to the left, to the right. Oh, down. Yeah, D goes for down. Right, up. So we have in each section we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections with 4. That's 24 small thrusters, which is enough and provide a shitloads of power. 2 warp thingies, 1 warp drive and one warp drive tank, and 2 rocket launchers, as you have seen. And that is really cool and awesome design, as I said, made by Draxis, and thank you, Wes, for letting me have this and designing it, and you take all the credit for it because you have built it, and there is no question and nobody doubts about that. But if I want to be picky, there is no ketchup over here and the sausage is not finished. So if you want to have it, if you want to correct that yourself when you make it, please go ahead and do it, because there is no reason why you should not do it. Right, anyway, so let's go to the freighter created by the destroyer, and as you can see, it is quite a massive ship with some supports over there, and I love those pipes. Let's turn this bad boy. Heavy landing gear, can I turn you on? That would be awesome. Or maybe you are turned on. Whoa, 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 that sounded really not cool. Okay, now we have it turned on, and as you can see, those lights are really awesome. Are those growing lights, and they provide you with green light? Quite interesting, if I may say so myself. So we have some access elevators, 2 on each side, which is cool because the entrance is actually quite high up. There is a big ass hangar door, probably for the small vehicle to go in. There is a access door, so we're gonna go from the back and check it out how it goes over here. So as you can see, we have a humongous hangar doors lightened up by some nice lights. Are those flares? I think these are flares, but those mountings do interest me. Quite interesting. I haven't seen those before. Right, so we have some deco inside as well, like those console panels over there, which is really cool. And over here we have some awesome shit going on over here in this section. As you can see, there are RCSs behind, in front of the seats for the passengers. Personally, I think those RCSs might not be protected enough because they are close to the wall, to this wall that might be attacked by some space drones. So I would rather put all energetical stuff maybe more like in the middle, but I know that in the middle there is oh shit. Sorry about that. I tend to do that kind of thing, but I get it that the hangar is actually in here. This is just the entry point for small vehicle, so there is a repair bay over there. But nevertheless, I would move those guys, especially large generators and RCSs, more like in the center somewhere. But yeah, cool. We have some engines sticking out in the middle of a ship. I get it that they are supposed to be covered, but to be honest, those could be covered with plates as well on the outside. They would look more flash and you could just hide them. Oh, I like this section. It looks like a UFO. But those engines, really, Francisco, really, I think they should be covered with some plates. At least to my liking, if I might say this. And holy mother of cargo boxes. Holy shit, this is a huge maze of cargo boxes. And I think you can get lost in here. Is there something in here? No. Holy mother of testicles. That is really quite a lot. What do we have in here? Ooh, holy mother of fuel tanks. That is a lot as well. Let me just put some in here. Right, so I don't think we should go in there just yet, because I want to check it out if that's the end of the ship itself. So I'm gonna go with the ghost mode. Yep, that's the end. As you can see on the back, there is a whole set. There is a whole set of engines, big ones, small ones, medium ones, whatever you choose. There are engines all over the place over here. But I do like how they stick out and how they look over here really, really nicely. I especially love those big ones. Yeah, go with the big, with the power. Yeah, why not? Okay, so let me just go downstairs. That's the quickest way to go down there. And I have seen that there is a access hatch in the back as well. Probably that you can use it for shooting. Personally, I would extend this a bit and make like a gallery over here, a walkway, catwalk, maybe that would be awesome to, you know, just be able to go in here and have a stroll on the back. But still, cool, really nice. I like it. Right, so we know for the fact that up there we have some Ooh, a tree. Nice. Some trees. That's a pleasant accent. That's really nice. Right, so we know that we have some fuel tanks over there. So let's get up there and let's check those guys out again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I... Oh yeah, that's because of the elevator and me jumping up and down with the jetpack. Sweet! But... is this section really opened? Is this supposed to be like that? Huh. Well, at least I have access to the roof, but let's check on the other side. And that, I don't want to be picky, but there is a major hole in the hull. So... well, yeah, okay. Let's continue. Let's go to the second part. Okay, this is just too much. Well, I want to have an access from here. Can I access it? Yes, I can. So what's the problem? Why I cannot go? There should be a door over here as well. Maybe I was just lucky and found the only one door. That might be a thing, but honestly, I would rather place some doors in those sections due to the fact that you don't want to go all around here and just go boom, boom, boom and try to find this one and only doors, or just make a walkway through here and just destroy few of those cargo boxes. But still, we're here in the O2 station / fuel tank station. Let's add some more fuel because probably seeing those forge tier 2 large generators, the ship itself will consume a shitloads of energy. Right, so over here, oh, I like those really. I like those pipes and how you placed those lights over there. Really nicely done. So we have some fridges over here. 1, 2, 3, 6 fridges in total. The food processor and around 70, if I'm not mistaken. 70 growing plots. Yeah, 76 actually. But is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, are those all of them? Is that all of them? I think so. So you could place some food over here. So Francisco, if you would be so kind and place some vegetables on those and update the blueprint, that would be cool. Because when somebody spawns this one in here, it will be filled with fruits already. So that is really nice touch to get a capital vessel or base with fruits and vegetables and stuff like that already over there. So over in here we have a control pilot station, one of few pilot stations, another gravity generator because, well, the ship itself is humongous really, and the access to the hangar entry point or entrance, whatever you want to call it. Right, shitloads of ammo boxes. Large constructor, that is just large constructor, not advanced. But I get it that somebody may be short on Erestrium and Saskosium, but honestly, if you build a ship with 45k of iron, well, you don't care about 10 or 20 Saskosium or Erestrium, so at least one of them should be advanced constructor, to my knowledge, well, because you cannot craft specific stuff in large constructor, you need advanced constructor for it. Right. I haven't seen warp drive. Is it hidden, or am I mistaken? So let me just go over there And let's maybe not go over the hatch itself, because it might open itself. Right. Oh, there's the warp drive. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Cool, cool. So now I see it. I just wanted to check it if it was hidden somewhere under the floor, or just I've missed it at the beginning. Right. So let's go forward to the forward section of the ship, and yeah, in here. Is there a door missing? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Holy shit. Holy mother of those. You've used every single one. Every single one of the type. Right, so this is the steering wheel, if I may say so myself. Yeah. So from here you can steer the ship. So let's go, let's test it out. Oh, it moves beautiful as a ship of this class, so big. It moves really nice. The power usage is not rising. What the hell is wrong with this world? Probably I'm just moving too fast, a bit too fast, but it moves really, really nicely. It's agile. To the side, it moves quite fast as well, as you can see. Forward goes like in 5 seconds and stops really, really nicely as well. Woohoo! I have found a Titan part. Really nice. What I'm missing is... Shit, there's 50 fuel tanks. Holy mother. Holy mother of power. Right. Let me just land this bad boy and check it out. What do we have inside? Okay. So we have 50 fuel tanks. Okay, so this is, well, basically this is the freighter, right? So the freighter should have carrying capacity, and it has 292 cargo boxes. I have never seen a ship with more. 50 fuel tanks, the same. We have 2 gravity generators, 4 large generators, tier 2, 96 lights, some medic stuff. RCS is 20, holy mother. Back there are 24 engines, thrusters in total, as I said, extra large, medium, large, that you can see on the back of a ship. Downwards go just 4 regular large thrusters. Forward just 1 enclosed large thruster. I think that is enough. I think that's just enough. And to the left there are just some slants and regular and closed large thrusters. Here we have to the right large thrusters, and underneath or facing upward there are large thrusters as well. Right, so we have some doors that are ungrouped, but what I am missing actually is some weapons, at least basic turrets maybe, or just active weapons. You could use this ship as a active defense, just go all around, but you need to shoot anyway with something. Holy mother of gameplay. Probably I'm just, entering the glitching into the planet itself. Right, so really nice, cool 2 designs. I really enjoyed them. Due to the fact that the freighter cost like 45,000 iron ingots, I'm not going to be able to make it in my gameplay, but the long john is foot long. Sorry about that. Long Island. That's what I'm. That's why I am not mispronouncing it, but you catch my drift. Why am I wrong? I'm just a bit tired today. I've been working really hard, so please do excuse me. Anyway, guys, I really do enjoyed flying those guys. I really did. Although some paint work on the freighter it could use. As you can see, I still can see few missing blocks. Maybe I just destroyed them somehow, or they are just missing. And over here this big gap, they are, I think, all carbide blocks. So Francisco, please do you repaired this section, and I like how you covered those thrusters on the sides really nicely. So okay guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Of course I will leave the links to the guys workshop pages in the video description down below, so if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment about the gameplay, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like what you see, and I hope that we will see each other in the next episode. And I hope that you will also leave likes and subscribe to the blueprints on Draxis and Destroyers Steam Workshop pages. So okay guys, till the next episode, till the normal gameplay, I hope we'll see each other over there. So till then, take it easy, have fun, and happy gaming. Doo-doo, ta-da!